going to be launching a tasty pastry. It's a low-carb Pop-Tart. It's got 3 to 4 grams of net carbs, and we love this show. This is our best place to be in LA.
Welcome back to Legendary Foods Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Monday, May 9th, 2022. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. If you're a 212 fan, this is a good time to get excited because we have the first update from Keone Pearson's contest prep coming right at you. In case you missed it a few weeks ago, we spotlighted Keone's announcement about his plans to make his season debut at the Texas Pro, which is scheduled to go down on July 6th. And as you can see in the photos, he's starting out way ahead of the game. According to Keon, this is the first time in his career that he's felt completely free heading into a prep. And the sense that you get from people in his camp is that he's in the best place physically and mentally that he's ever been since he started bodybuilding. So, if we're going to see a Keon touchdown in Texas completely dialed in, they might as well go ahead and start penciling his name in on those scorecards now, because it's going to be all she wrote for anyone else in the lineup. Now, even though people are excited to see Keon make his season debut and the possibility of what that can mean for the division, let's not forget about the fact that he needs to blaze his way through guys like Angel Calderon, who are complete monsters in their own right. Angel is one of the rare few who can walk around looking like he's 6 weeks out during the middle of the off-season. Everything that we've seen from him over the last month or so would lead you to believe that he's on track to pick right back up where he left off at the end of last season, when he actually closed out the year by winning the Open at the Big Man Pro. And when you take into consideration that he and Sean Clarita are the only 2 active athletes in the division to have ever done that, it should let you know that this guy is the real deal. Because if he comes back this year being even a few small percentage points better than he was, that might be all it takes to make him a legitimate top 2 contender. While we're already on a roll with the 212 stuff, we might as well go ahead and jump right into the latest update from Lunsford, who's starting to look more and more like someone straight out of one of those Marvel movies every time we see him. Truth be told, I'm not sure how much Derek weighs in the video, but he's so big right now that if someone came out and said that he was planning to compete in an open show at some point before the Olympia, you'd believe it. Assuming that his conditioning is as good or even better than it was last year, it's hard to see a scenario where anyone other than Sean Clarita is able to really step up and challenge him at this point. So if everything continues to go smoothly from here on out, it looks like he'll be sitting pretty in the driver's seat. Sometimes it's the things you don't say that speak the loudest. And if you're a die-hard big Ramy fan, what you've been seeing from the 2-time defending champ lately speaks volumes about where his head is at right now. Over the last few weeks, there's been a ton of training footage coming from people in and around Ramy's camp, which is a major shift from what we've seen from them in the past. For whatever reason, Ramy's putting it all out there right now, so to see him training with this level of intensity this far out from the official start of his prep is definitely worth noting. He's got the laser focus locked in, and whenever he puts his head down like this, history says that the end result usually ends up being pretty good. So if he can keep up this pace, we might be in store for something special come Olympia weekend. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.